when you go to a Mopar show, you kind of expect to see, I don't know, that type of stuff, that type of, even these things, or that, or that. Yeah, but what's the one thing you don't think you would actually expect to see at a Mopar show? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, how about a 72 Challenger with a 24 valve Cummins that's putting out 80 pounds of boost? I think that would be kind of on the different realm of what you wouldn't see. So yeah, it is a Cummins diesel in here with a small and large turbo, so sequential turbos. And he actually dropped the valve yesterday on this and drove it here. So it only a 23 valve. Of course, they're indestructible. That's what you expect to see. That nice stuff. But the big part is that this car was sitting in the weeds 11 days ago. As the owner David says, it's like, you know, it's amazing what you can do when you give a man an idea and a welder, and that's what happened. This car had been a drag car all its life, and they had already cut the wheel wells on it. They basically had tied the complete frame together as a full frame car now, where they even went and raised the seat up, because see, that's all flat, and it still has a cage from being a drag car. So this thing's insane, and it sounds even crazier than it looks. But it's what's this thing's towing, because it actually has a tow hitch to it and a metal trailer, and then it's towing a 73 Cuda with a 360 with a blower that's putting out 8 pounds of boost. That is ripping. Oh yeah, that's right. It's ripping transmissions in half. Yeah, see, this Cummins used to be in this. That Cummins was in this car, but he found that car, and then he ended up putting this 360 in here. They had a firewall was a little bit of a mess on this car. So years ago, that's why he just put in had cut the firewall back, make Cummins fit, and now he just made a new firewall. So this car is special. I mean, honestly, if this car hadn't had this done to it, it would be, well, scrap. Because first of all, it's a 73, and second of all, it is rusted. It is rusted everywhere. I mean, there's not a panel on this car that is not horrifically bad. Well, actually, this isn't that bad. So that's what we have there with that. I mean, it even has LED headlights. Look at that. See, guys, you can put LED headlights in. So it is just a sheer mess. So he went and he had Don sign the trunk, because he's going to end up, I guess, painting it and leave that on there. There is no hinges on here. It's actually just drops straight on. And so now we have the custom cut hood, this original race hood with the Cal induction. Of course, then it is made so you can clear the turbos, the intakes, and the exhaust that comes straight out there. And see all the wonderful firewall work that he had. This is some quality. I mean, he actually had remanufactured this. This is done in less than a week. Sure. I'm just doing a video. Oh, yeah, I went into it. That's why. Yeah. This is amazing. Yes, it is. But if we look underneath this car, we spun around. We look underneath here. You can see that everything is no longer Challenger. That is all tube frame. That is just crazy. And with I believe it has a tube frame, and it's all tube frame, and I believe it has a Mustang. That's a Mustang rear in here, which I don't know how that's going to hold together against this Cummins over time. So this is absolutely just amazing. Absolutely, utterly amazing. So yeah, this is what you can do with something that's scrap. Yeah. And make it an actual real car. Yeah, let's go and take a look at this rear end and everything on it here. So there we are. There's all the oops. Whoa, it keeps spinning on me. So there is all your framing, and then there's your forward rear end. Helper shocks with helper shocks on the leaf springs, which are probably toast. They're wow. But yeah, this is just, it's fuel celled. It's just coupled together. So this thing is absolutely just utterly amazing. It's amazing what you can see at a car show that you just don't expect. It's still, I mean, it's fully caged. And I mean, the cage actually comes all the way up. The cage comes all the way up and ties to the front of the unit body. Manual brakes and just absolutely just craziness. Oh wow, that ignition, that throttle cable looks sketchy as hell, but that's great. I like sketchy, but obviously he did all that. It looks like he did all that welding on the pipes, put all the piping together. Wow. So look at it. There's the wow, twin turbo, small and little twin turbo. So yeah, this is how you can have a truly exciting day at Mopar with just not Mopar, at Mopars with Don Gartlitz. You find something that honestly is crazy, but it makes sense. It's insane, but it makes total friggin' sense. And I think his headlights may not be legal. I don't think those are going to be legal. So because he still has the blockouts from when it was a drag car. This is literally just put together. I'm going to go to Gartlett's show. And you got to love every part of that. It even dumps diesel smoke and soot all over the windshield. This is just absolutely spectacular. Absolutely, utterly spectacular. No, I've never seen anything like this before. It's absolutely great. You should just get a trophy just because of the insanity of it. Honestly, just to be quite honest. So I'm really happy about this. About seeing this, because I was in the registration tent and this, like, dude, you're nuts, and I love every part of this. And oh, let's have a little e-body porn. That sounds really good. So yeah, there we are. One of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in a car show, and I'm happy I've seen it, and happy I got to talk to the owner, and happy found out more about the insanity on this thing. If you've actually, built anything weird like this or seen something with it, comment below. Tell me what you think of this. If you hate it, love it, whatever. Like, subscribe, share it, hype it, do those things, because I want to get to 10,000. If you subscribe to my channel, you get more channels like mine that do car stuff. If you like Mopar stuff, I will do mostly Mopar stuff. I'll do some other stuff, but here we are. And as always, if you have a fun car or cool car fun car, I don't know which one to say on this, take them out, because you'll make someone's day, probably your own. And yes, that is a Hemi race car, never titled. Yeah, and they're doing a thing, I think, in Collector's Guide on there. So wow, I love being interrupted like that. That's cool. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you really, really soon. Bye for now. I hear this thing running.